Tricklining is basically doing tricks on a slackline that is very tight. Because of that, it gives it the effect of a trampoline. So you do acrobatics, you can do backflips, you can do chest bounces, butt bounces, all kind of jumps. My name is Xavier Vivas. I have been slacklining for the last 6 years now, and especially tricklining. And I am the founder of Absolute Slacklines. I have been promoting the communities in Ecuador, as well as helping the community in Colombia, in Medellin. And of course, promoting slacklining here in Canada, especially in Vancouver. Tricklining was always the most fun for me from other branches of slacklining. I think it's because I always liked gymnastics, even though I was not a gymnast, but I always liked performing some kind of acrobatics. I also like martial arts, and martial arts also includes some acrobatics. So I think I got more attracted to that, even though at the beginning I started with yoga on a slackline, but in the end I became more a trickliner. So one of the aspects I really like about slacklining is that it builds communities of people that get really connected, and it doesn't matter, the social background or the economical background. It brings people together, and people are usually very friendly. Slackliners are, I have seen in my own experience, myself included, they kind of become ambassadors of the sport or of the activity, and so they want to promote it because they truly believe in it. One advice that I would give to people who haven't tried slackline is don't get discouraged. Slacklining can be difficult at the beginning, but in the end can be very, very rewarding and even life-changing.
Meu nome é Andrey, sou de Florianópolis, do Brasil. Faz 1 ano e meio que eu estou aqui em Vancouver. Depois que eu cheguei aqui, comecei a andar pelos parques aqui, comecei a ver o pessoal fazendo slackline e me interessei muito. E precisamente com o Xavier aqui, nessa praia aqui de Dogs Beach. Foi o meu primeiro contato aqui em Vancouver. E tinha uma galera fazendo slackline aqui e eles me falaram: Andrey, só tentar que tu consegue. Depois desse dia eu me fissurei no slackline e comecei a fazer todo dia, praticar, até que eu vi uma linha de 1 polegada. E quando eu consegui subir nessa linha, até me arrepia quando eu falo, foi uma sensação maravilhosa. Agora o meu treino, todo dia é em cima de Longline, que eu quero ir para a montanha, eu quero fazer Highline. Meu objetivo ainda é andar 300, 400 metros, o quanto eu puder andar. As pessoas me receberam muito bem, de braços abertos, fiz muitas amizades aqui. O pessoal realmente é maravilhoso, sabe? O pessoal vê que tu quer aquilo e sabe que tu está crescendo no esporte, está todo mundo te ajudando e te apoiando. Isso é muito importante.
My name is Mia. I live in Vancouver. I started slacklining about 2 years ago, and shortly after that started highlining as well. My first ever highline was at Lighthouse, and it was definitely terrifying. It was not that high, it was more of a midline than it is a highline, but I remember just feeling so scared, and as soon as I went home wanting to go right back to try it again. My first record was on a big project in northern BC, and it was still at the beginning when I was starting to get used to the big long highlines, and I had no expectation to do anything really. I just looked at the line, finally feeling the strength that I could get on and try to walk it, and the day I got on it was crazy. Just stood up and walked the whole thing. It was a constant step, and just in the moment, it was beautiful. When I highline, I think it varies a lot between where you are. There's so many different places you can highline, and every day is a different day. So sometimes there's really nothing in your mind, and you just, in the moment, there's really nothing that goes through. And you start to pay attention to birds flying around or different things around you. It really depends on the line and the time. Slacklining brings so much, like physically balance and focus, but also the capacity to just feel the fear, accept it, and let it go, and not let it control you or stop you from doing what you know you can. And some days are definitely more terrifying than others, and some days you're just really calm and fear is not even in your mind. Probably my favorite thing about highlining is just feeling 100% in the moment by yourself and relaxed. And there's no past, no future, it's just here and now. When you have somebody that just the will, the desire to actually get into highlining, after spending a few times in the park, you can definitely go and just hang on the line and feel the exposure, and right away I think you feel if it's something you want to do or not, and once you know it's something you want to do, it's pretty easy. Just try it and try it and try it until you get it.